iconic train whistle blows. Love, peace, and soul. Flashback to 1978. Colorful afro hair, bell-bottom pants, platform shoes, and neon lights reflecting on the glossy wooden dance floor. The line is formed, the band strikes up the beat, and for one glorious hour, the whole world is united in pure, unadulterated funk. Don Cornelius steps to the mic with that velvet smooth voice, telling us it's time to move our feet and make the happiest choice. The soul train line opens up down the middle of the room, sweeping away every single drop of social sadness and gloom. Dancers spinning and dipping, showing off that funky moves, locked in total harmony with the bass line's infectious grooves. We had satin jackets, shimmering shirts, and hearts full of pride, riding this legendary musical train for one unforgettable ride. No matter what color your skin was or where you came from, under the disco ball's light, we were all dancing to the exact same drum. Now decades have passed, the legendary host has taken his rest, leaving behind a legacy that was simply the greatest and best. The studios are quiet now, the iconic set cleared away, but whenever that funky rhythm plays, I'm back in that golden day. I can feel the sweat, the joy, the unbridled spirit of the 70s resonating through my aging bones like timeless remedies. Raise your hands to the sky, let the memory take control, because true funk never dies, it lives forever in your soul. The last dance, that soul train, riding the rails of pure golden funk, lifting a heavy spirit inside of every emotional slump. Give me a high-octane horn-driven 70s soul funk extravaganza, exploding into the air like a timeless musical stanza. Let the slap bass thump, let the brass section shout out loud, dancing together forever as one united, joyful train whistle blows, long and proud. And as always, we wish you love, peace, and soul. Music fades into eternity. I'm standing in the quiet attic of my childhood home in Ohio, surrounded by dust motes dancing in the afternoon sunbeam. Rain is softly pattering on the cedar roof tiles above. In my hands, I'm holding a dusty cardboard box filled with yellowed Super 8 film reels, my old Atari joystick, my late father's silver Wind up Timex watch, I wind a tiny crown. And as that familiar mechanical tick-tock begins again, 30 years of forgotten time come rushing back like a tidal wave. The ticking of this silver watch is like a heartbeat from a long-lost past, counting down the golden days that we all foolishly believed would forever last. I remember sitting on the wooden porch with Dad on warm July nights, watching the fireflies blink like tiny lanterns under the starry skylights. He wore a grease-stained flannel shirt, smelling a pipe, tobacco and motor oil, teaching me how to fix a bicycle chain after a long week of hard factory toil. He told me, son, time is the only thing in this world you can never buy back. So treasure every single mile before your train runs completely off the track. I trace my finger over the worn leather strap, cracked with age and wear, feeling his warm, reassuring presence still lingering softly in the air. I pull out an old photograph dated August 1984, me standing next to Mom by the red kitchen refrigerator door. Her smile was so bright, her apron stained with flour from baking apple pie, before the cruel passage of years slowly robbed the sparkle from her eye. We didn't have much money, but our wooden house was brimming with genuine love, listening to Motown records on the console stereo while the clouds drifted above. Now both my parents are sleeping beneath the weeping willow tree on the hill, leaving me alone in this empty attic where time has suddenly stood completely still. I clutched the photo to my chest, feeling a lump growing heavy in my throat, as the rain outside turns into a heavy downpour, drowning every silent note. Oh, take me back to the attic of memories, in my father's ticking watch, where the sweet days of childhood are preserved without a single stain or scratch. Give me a deep weeping Motown funk groove, dripping with strings and heavy soul, healing the broken pieces of a grieving heart and making a weary spirit whole. Let the heaven organ swell like a church choir, let the bassline gently cry, holding on to the warm shadows of yesterday as the cold years pass us by. Put the old Timex watch around my wrist, feeling its cold steel warm up against my skin, listening to its steady cadence, knowing a part of him is still living deep within. I pack the cardboard box away, but I leave the window open to catch the summer breeze, watching the neighborhood children riding their Schwinn bicycles beneath the maple trees. I wipe a solitary tear from my cheek, letting out a long, peaceful sigh, knowing that true love never really dies, even when the golden years fly by. Tick tock, tick tock. Dad, can you hear me? I still remember. I'll keep driving on until we meet again. quiet static hum of a Cobra CB radio on the dashboard of an old Ford F-150. Static crackling. Breaker 19, anybody out there in the dark? Just a lonely trucker looking for a friendly human spark. The highway stretches out into infinity like a black ribbon on the clay, as I drive away from a life that slowly turned into gray. My grandfather gave me this old Ford truck before he passed away. Said when the world gets too heavy, son, just drive until it's day. The needle on the fuel gauge is hovering near the empty red line. But out here under this open sky, all the lost time feels divine. No phone notifications, no modern hustle and endless strain. Just the rhythmic hum of the tires washing away my brain. I pass an abandoned grain silo, standing like a sentinel in the dust. A reminder that everything we build eventually turns to rust. We spend our lives chasing fortunes and climbing imaginary towers, forgetting to appreciate the simple magic of these quiet twilight hours. I hear a faint voice crackle through the radio speakers, soft and low. Another lost soul driving through the night, keeping the spirit aglow. We don't need to know each other's names to share this highway space. Just two wandering hearts finding comfort in this wide open space. Broken CB radio in the open sky, driving through the heartland night, searching for a quiet peace beneath the pale moon's silver light. Give me a raw country funk groove dripping with wah-wah and pedal steel, making us feel the honest weight of every single turning wheel. Let the bassline stride steady, let the slide guitar softly moan, guiding a weary wanderer safely back to his true home. A faded square photo with white borders. The colors are washed out in soft pastel tones. In 1986, I'm wearing a ridiculous oversized rented tuxedo with a ruffled shirt, standing next to a girl with big hair, a blue taffeta dress, and a corsage on her wrist. We were awkward 17-year-olds standing in the decorated gymnasium floor, under plastic streamers and silver disco balls. Nervous as we stepped through the door, the band was playing a slow funk ballad, synth chords echoing through the air. As I placed my trembling hands around her waist, catching the scent of hairspray in her hair. We danced so slow, swaying back and forth like two saplings in a spring breeze, ignoring the chaperones, watching from the bleachers, lost in our own fantasy. She whispered, don't ever forget tonight, no matter how far we wander away. And for one magical hour, we believed our young love was built to stay. The camera flash capturing that instant before life pushed us out the door. Before college applications, adult responsibilities, and the heartbreaks in store. I haven't seen her in 30 years. Heard she married a banker down in Atlanta, living a comfortable suburban life, far away from my small town panorama. Yet every time I look at this chemical square, frozen in its 80s light, I'm 17 again, holding her tight, dancing into the endless prom night. Oh, Polaroid and the high school prom, freezing a moment of pure innocent grace, preserving the shy lovers we used to be in a long lost time and place. Give me a slow dripping 80s synth funk ballad, sweet with drum beats, bringing back the warm bittersweet butterfly feelings of our first romantic feats. Let the saxophone wail soft and slow, let the keyboard chords melt like ice, taking us back to our youth, sweet fleeting flickering marquee light spells out closed forever in broken glass. Standing across the street from the Grand Palace Theater, built in 1935. The velvet curtains are torn, the projector lights are dim, but in my mind the silver screen is still burning bright with cinematic magic. I remember standing in line on Saturday afternoons with 2 quarters in my hand, waiting to see Star Wars, Indiana Jones, or Back to the Future in this wonderland. The smell of buttered popcorn and stale cola filled the carpeted lobby space. As kids in denim jackets ran around, smiles glowing on every single face. The projectionist, old Mr. Henderson, would flash the lights twice to signal the start. And as the heavy red curtains pulled back, the surge of wonder filled my young heart. We escaped reality for 2 hours, believing that heroes always save the day, cheering out loud in the dark before the modern megaplexes swept it all away. Now the wooden seats are covered in dust, the roof leaking from winter rain, replaced by glowing smartphone screens and sterile digital streaming pain. Nobody gathers in the dark together anymore to share a collective dream. We just isolate in our quiet rooms, lost inside a cold, endless algorithm stream. I place my hand against the cold brick wall, hearing the phantom orchestral score echoing through the hollow plaster from a time when cinema meant so much more. The last cinema on Main Street, fading into the forgotten shadows of time, preserving the epic dreams and pure magic of your youth and mind. Give me a dramatic, cinematic, funk soul groove, weeping with sweeping strings, honoring the silver screen memories and the joy that pure imagination brings. Let the brass section roar, let the bass line rumble like thunder in the hall, giving one final standing ovation before the final curtains fall. Projector shuts off. Reel stops spinning. The screen goes black. Thank you for the magic.
Raindrops trickling down the window of a red brick row house in Manchester. The rich, savory aroma of roast beef, gravy, and Yorkshire pudding filling the warm kitchen. On the windowsill, a yellow transistor radio plays a sweet Motown soul song, while Mum sings along in her gentle Philippine lands. The kitchen steam fogs up the glass as the kettle begins to whistle and sing. Simple Sunday afternoons that brought us more joy than money could ever bring. Mom wore her flower-patterned apron, wiping her flour-dusted hands as the radio announcer played tunes from distant, sunny American lands. We sat around a small wooden table, sharing stories of the passing week, finding a safe haven from the cold industrial rain so gray and bleak. She'd hand me a cup of hot black tea with a drop of sweet milk inside, her warm eyes shining with the selfless love that she could never hide. Now the old row house stands cold and quiet, sold to a stranger's name, and the world outside has changed so much, plainer, faster, colder game. I found that old transistor radio packed in a dusty cardboard box, missing its antenna tip, scratched by decades of unpredictable shocks. I turned the dial and suddenly that same Motown song filled the quiet room, cutting through 30 years of sorrow like a flower breaking through the gloom. I could almost smell the Sunday gravy, feeling a gentle hand upon my hair, reminding me that true maternal love is something time can never wear. Sunday roasting, Mom's old radio, singing a song of unconditional grace, taking me back to the warm embrace of my childhood's safest place. Give me a smooth, weeping, feely soul Let the horn section rise. Let the backing vocals sing. Restoring the warmth of a mother's love in every steady heartbeat. Tapping on the glass. I miss you, Mom. Thank you for everything.
Walking into the dusty wooden barn behind my grandfather's farmhouse in Sussex. The smell of aged cedar, linseed oil, and rusty iron tools hangs thick in the air. Sunlight pours through the cracked wooden shutters, illuminating millions of dancing dust particles over his old oak workbench.
I touched the smooth handle of his wooden hand plane sitting on the bench, remembering how his calloused hands could fix anything with an old wrench. He was a man of few words, born between two great devastating world wars, who found his inner peace in shaping wood behind these heavy barn doors. I remember standing beside him as a boy of 7 or 8, watching curls of cedar wood shavings fall like snowflakes on the grate. He would wipe his sweaty brow with a checkered handkerchief and smile, saying hard work and honest sweat are the only things that stay worthwhile. Now his leather apron hangs empty on a rusty nail on the wall, while outside the autumn leaves silently wither and fall. He taught me how to measure twice and cut with a steady, patient hand. Lessons about honor and integrity that helped me understand this land. In a world that rushes past, building fragile things meant to break and fade, he built furniture meant to last for generations, expertly handmade. I sit on his old wooden stool, feeling a quiet tear slide down my cheek, wishing I could ask his advice when my heart feels weary and weak. The wind rattles the iron roof, blowing a whisper through the trees, carrying this timeless wisdom on the gentle countryside breeze. Grandpa's old workshop in cedar dust, preserving the life of honest toil, deeply rooted like an old oak tree in this sweet European soil. Give me a warm acoustic driven folk funk groove, earthy and slow, honoring the quiet strength of the guardians we used to know. Let the hammer and organ hum low, let the acoustic guitar gently strum, keeping the memory alive until our own time has come. Rest in peace, Grandpa. Your work endures.
Click-clack, the plastic tape head engages. You can hear the warm magnetic tape before the drums kick in. Driving down the coastal highway at 1 a.m., holding the steering wheel with one hand, watching the sodium streetlights flash across the hood like a rhythm track of my past. I found this homemade cassette tape hiding inside an old shoebox, labeled Summer Jam 92 in faded Sharpie ink and worn out locks. Rewinding the brown magnetic ribbon with the simple wooden pencil lead, bringing back every single unsaid word and all the tears we shed. The heavy bass line rattles the speakers of this 91 sedan, taking me back to when I was a reckless, dream-chasing young man. We didn't need high-definition screens or endless internet threads. We just needed 45 minutes of music to clear our heavy heads. The wind blowing through the open window smells of salt water and rain, as the synth-pop melody washes away 30 years of quiet hidden pain. I remember making this mixtape for a girl with ocean blue eyes, sitting by the double cassette deck under quiet midnight skies, carefully timing every track, hitting record and pause just right, trying to tell her I loved her through the music in the dead of night. She moved to London after graduation, leaving me with a broken tape and a heart that spent decades searching for a sweet musical escape. Now the tape is warping slightly, the pitch bending soft and low, like a sweet memory melting slowly in the warm dashboard glow. Midnight drive with cassette tapes, winding down a lonely coast, playing a soulful lullaby for a long forgotten teenage ghost. Give me a thick analog phone, dripping with slap bass and vintage synth, guiding a wandering soul through the dark in emotional labyrinth. Let the clavinet funk bounce, let the synth lead soar into the sky, waving goodbye to the golden years as the midnight hours fly. The sharp metallic clump, leaving me in the peaceful silence, wrapped in the echoes of the funk. I look at the dark ocean horizon where the sky begins to turn gray, ready to face the morning light and welcome a brand new day. Tape stops, eject button clicks. Thank you for the music. Farewell, my youth. I can still smell the sweet pines
in the campfire smoke of 1989, standing on the wooden dock of Creek County Lake, where the water is as calm as a mirror. We were 18 years old, fearless and wild, believing that the golden sun would never drop below the horizon. But that was the last summer we were ever all together before life took us in different directions. The sun dipping down into a blazing orange ball behind the pine trees, jumping off the wooden dock in our faded denim shorts into the evening breeze. Tommy had his acoustic guitar, strumming 3 simple chords around a burning fire, singing along to Bryan Adams and Fleetwood Mac, filled with endless young desire. Sarah was sitting on a plaid blanket, her blonde hair catching the last fading light, her laughter ringing out across the quiet water into the warm, scented night. We drank cheap cold beer from a styrofoam cooler, making promises we thought we'd keep, swearing that no matter where the world took us, our friendship would run deep. We carved our initials into the old oak tree trunk with a pocket knife blade, thinking that the mark of our youth was something that could never fade. Now 37 years have slipped away like water through an open hand, and the real world wasn't quite as kind as the dreams we originally planned. Tommy went off to the war in the desert and never truly came back the same, carrying invisible scars that no amount of medicine or time could tame. Sarah moved away to the big city, got swallowed up by a high-pressure divorce, while I stayed behind in this small town, drifting along a quiet, lonely course. I walked down to the shore today, finding that old oak tree still standing tall, but the initials we carved so proudly are almost covered by moss and fall. I touch the bar, closing my eyes, and suddenly I hear their voices call, echoing from across the misty water like ghosts at an abandoned dance hall. The last summer at Creek County Lake, where our innocent youth came to die, leaving us with only sweet aching memories beneath the vast blue sky. Give me a smooth, bittersweet 80s West Coast funk groove, slow and dripping with tears, holding on to the precious ghosts of our youth across all these heavy passing years. Let the chorus pedal guitar gently weep, let the slap bass line roll soft and slow, washing away the dust of time in the golden afternoon glow. I sit down on the edge of the wooden dock, dangling my feet above the water cold, watching the evening stars light up one by one, feeling myself growing old. Before a brief, beautiful moment in the quiet dusk, I feel their spirits right next to me, hearing Tommy's laughter and Sarah's sweet voice floating over the lake free. I smile through my tears, tossing a small pebble into the dark, rippling lake, grateful for every single beautiful memory that time could never take. Pine smoke in the air,
Goodbye, my friends. I'll see you in my dreams.
A solitary whistle through the dusty canyon. The dry wind blows a tumbleweed across the deserted wooden boardwalk. I've been riding this dark horse through the shadows of the Sierra Nevada, carrying a rusted revolver and a heart full of forgotten melodies from a movie that was never finished. Sun-bleached bones lying quiet on the cracked desert clay floor, standing in the shadow of an old abandoned Spanish chapel door. The heat shimmers like a ghost dancing on the horizon line, while I count the ticking seconds of this borrowed lifetime of mine. I remember when they shot those famous Western films out here in the sand, when actors played out legendary battles across this rugged canyon land. Now the film sets are collapsing, consumed by termites and dry rot, leaving only the echoes of gunshots and romantic storylines forgot. My poncho flaps in the wind, stained with dust and desert rain, as I lean against the wooden hitching post, feeling a subtle pain. Acoustic guitar plays a Spanish chord from a distant saloon, under the pale white light of a rising desert afternoon moon. The trumpet echoes high and mournful, cutting through the canyon wall, calling out for the heroes and the villains who suffered a tragic fall. We used to believe in clear-cut justice and black hats and white cowboy boots, before the modern world arrived and tore away our historical roots. Now the lines are blurred and everybody is just trying to survive the drop, living inside a world where true honor has been completely thrown out. I adjust my wide-brimmed leather hat, staring into the blinding glare, watching the dust devils spin around like dancers in the dry desert air. Ghost of spaghetti western, riding through the red canyon space, searching for an honorable redemption in an unforgiven place. Give me a cinematic in your Morricone funk beat, dramatic and bold, blending trumpet cries and whistling winds. Let the baritone guitar twang low, let the timpani drums thunder high, riding into the fiery sunset under the open western sky. Below the rocky cliffs, painting the sky in crimson red, as I light a small campfire and rest my tired, heavy head. The desert night grows cold and still, stars shining like polished glass, watching another quiet chapter of Western history slow
wandering soul. Trumpet fading in the canyon, horse hooves fading away. Sunset bleeds into darkness. Rest now, gunslinger, rest.
A flickering pink neon sign says open against the dark sky. It's 3 in the morning at a roadside diner somewhere on the border of Utah. The waitress with silver hair keeps topping up my porcelain mug with black coffee, while an old jukebox in the corner plays a song about a cowboy who lost his home. Chrome stools reflecting the dim fluorescent lights overhead. Sitting at the Formica counter, butter and a slice of rye bread. Outside, the 18-wheelers rumble by like thunder in the night, shaking the glass windows before disappearing into the fading light. A tired trucker in a trucker hat is sleeping in the corner booth, nursing a slice of cherry pie, holding on to his fading youth. The pie showcase spins slow, showing chocolate cakes and glazed donuts, while the smell of fried bacon and coffee settles into my guts. There's a comfort in these places where nobody asked for your name, where everyone is passing through, playing the exact same waiting game. I look at the greasy menu card, stained with decades of sweet syrup tears, thinking about all the roads I walked through all these changing years. I used to chase big dreams in the city, wanting my name up in bright lights, trading my peace of mind for corporate ladders and sleepless nights. But out here on the open road, where the horizon stretches wide and free, I realize that the simplest things are all that ever mattered to me. A warm mug in my cold hands, the jukebox playing an old country tune, and the quiet magic of staring at the giant glowing desert moon. The waitress wipes the counter down with a damp cloth, giving me a gentle smile, as if she knows I've been running from my own shadow for a long, long while. Neon diner on the edge of nowhere, blowing in the quiet black sand, a sanctuary for the tired souls wandering through the American land. Give me a greasy laid back roadhouse funk beat, slow and dripping with soul, keeping the rhythm steady as the night hours slowly unroll. Let the Hammond organ hum low, let the wah-wah guitar gently weep, welcoming the weary travelers before they go back to sleep. I leave a $10 tip on the counter, step out into the crisp desert air, breathing in the cool morning breeze, shaking the tiredness out of my hair. The sky is turning a pale shade of violet, the stars are beginning to fade, leaving
mug empty, neon sign buzzing softly. The sun is coming up, roll on down the line.
There's a subtle needle drop hiss that digital music will never replicate. Sitting in this dimly lit leather armchair at 2 in the morning, watching the turntable spin a 45 RPM vinyl record. The amber bourbon in my crystal glass catches the warm glow of the vacuum tube amplifier, warming my chest while the rain beats softly against the window pane. The smoke's dancing in the amber beam of the vintage floor lamp light. Listening to Marvin Gaye sing about sweet love into the quiet night. The cracks and pops on the black wax vinyl sound like crackling wood fire, bringing back the ghosts of golden hours and lost romantic desire. I brought this record album at a flea market back in '79, when we thought our youth was an endless river of sweet red wine. The cardboard sleeve is worn at the edges, smelling of old paper and dust, preserving a timeless harmony that time could never erode or rust. I swirl the ice cubes in my glass, watching them melt down so slow, feeling the warm soul music seep into the places where cold winds blow. My old friends have all settled down, bought houses with manicured lawns, trading their wild rock and roll nights for quiet suburban dawns. They talk about stock investments, mortgage rates, and hair loss control, while I stay tucked away in this room, preserving my analog soul. I remember when we spent hours sitting on the carpet floor, waiting for the late night radio host to play one great song more. We didn't have phones in our pockets to capture every single breath. We just lived in the moment before it was chased away by time and death. Now the record reaches the inner groove, repeating that endless click-clack sound, calling me back from my waking dream as the turntable keeps spinning round, spinning vinyl and dusty bourbon, curing the weary heart at midnight hour, soothing the heavy bruises of time with vintage musical power. Give me a smooth, laid-back Philadelphia funk beat, dripping with string orchestrations, taking us back to the golden era of real human emotions and vibrations. Let the bass line slide soft and deep, let the bass section gently blow, keeping the flame of classic soul alive in the fireplace glow. The stylus with a steady hand, letting the sweet groove wash over me like warm ocean sand. Outside the rain begins to stop, leaving
wet reflections on the street below. As the first morning birds begin to chirp soft and the light begins slow, I sip the last drop of bourbon, feeling a quiet peace fill my mind, leaving the shadows of the past behind in the grooves of time. The needle reaches the end. Click, 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 click. Needle reaches the end. Good night, old friend.
The needle on the dashboard radio flickers between a fading AM station and the desert wind. I've been chasing the ghosts of California through the heart of Arizona since dusk fell. Somewhere out here on the cracked asphalt, where the neon light of abandoned diners bleeds into the sagebrush, the music sounds a little sweeter, like a memory you can almost touch but never hold. The twin headlights cut through the velvet dark like a pair of silver knives rolling in a 1978 Mustang, leaving behind our former lives. The white lane lines are passing by like the faded frames of an old home movie, spinning tales of Midwest dreamers who sold their souls just to feel groovy. The air smells of rain on dry sand and high-octane gasoline fumes as the FM antenna catches a weeping pedal steel guitar through the looms. We used to think the highway went on forever, reaching past the edge of time, back when we were young fools collecting cheap cassette tapes and loose dimes. Now the speedometer hovers at 70, ticking against the dashboard clock, while the desert silence swallows the dying beat of that ancient classic rock. I remember the summer of '94, laying on the hood under a canopy of stars, talking about leaving this sleepy town, trading our bicycles for muscle cars. You had a Polaroid camera dangling from your wrist, capturing light and shade, frozen moments of innocence before the promise of our youth began to fade. We wore ripped denim jackets and believed every word the poets used to sing, never knowing how much heavy weight a few passing decades could bring. Now I look at the empty passenger seat where your shadow used to reside, driving through the sleeping canyons with only my own reflection as my guide. The radio station drowns in static noise, a gentle hiss upon the midnight air, leaving me with the hum of the tires and a whisper of a forgotten prayer. Midnight static on Route 66, playing a song for the forgotten and the free, whispering secrets through the speakers from the mountains down to the sea. Give me a warm analog funk groove, dripping with honey and vintage rain, washing away the dust of yesterday and all the quiet, lingering pain. Let the roads piano chord, let the bass line roll like a rolling river tide, carrying another wandering soul through the vast American divide. Streak of morning light paints the reddish mesas in a golden glow as I cross the state line into New Mexico, driving steady,
smooth and slow. I pop in a worn out mixtape, hearing the voices of